So I decided, let's go ahead and see how successful a tiny TJ Watt would be. So this is actually last year's rosters. It's Madden 23 rosters. So it's not updated rosters, but I went ahead and made TJ Watt for the Pittsburgh Steelers 2'2", because I wanted to see if he would still have the same dominant force he does currently in the NFL, or if he would not. Now, it is kind of weird how this is set up, by the way, because whenever you change players, like their height and stuff, it messes everything else up. It makes it so that, you know, the players, all their jerseys are the same, all their player models are the same. I'm not sure why. I think it like glitches the system. So I apologize for that. Obviously, once we get into Super Sim, everything will kind of go back to normal. And when we sim the rest of this game. But I just want to see, starting off, some highlights of the 2'2" man he is, TJ Watt. So here is the TJ Watt, by the way. Bro, ain't no way he is that tiny. Alright, so he tries to go in and get J.K. Dobbins, completely fails on that. He's literally running between the different players' feet. And then he just dives in the end. Because he's like, can't get up, just dive. He just falls down. Bro, he's so freaking tiny. It's almost just laughable. Alright, so I'm going to user him here, but I'm not going to move him. I'm going to let the CPU control him, just so we can see kind of like on a one-on-one spot here, how he plays. Because at the end of the day, he has all the greatness that the typical TJ Watt would have, right? He has all the stats, he has all the demeanor, everything is perfect, except for that, you know, 2'2" body he has, which maybe changes up him, you know, his mentality a tad bit. I would love to see all of these guys, like all the top pass rushers in the league, as 2'2" and trying to shut people down. If you guys want to see more of this, definitely tell me down below. And I will go ahead and make it even more crazy. Like I will do updated rosters and stuff like that. But what is even going on here, bro? You guys see this, right? At one point, he just starts glitching out and flying off the screen. Okay. Apparently, that's what happens when you make a guy 2'2". Let's just see. 3rd down and 4 here, baby. Come on. Come on, 2'2" TJ Watt. And he just instantly... They get a first down, but, guys, I'm not seeing the pressure I would expect out of this little man right here. I mean, compared to the rest of the, you know, team. Oh, here we go. Here's his moment. That's kind of embarrassing. So, here was his moment to be great, right? Lamar takes off running. He's under pressure. Here is the little tiny TJ Watt saying, you know what, Lamar, you have nothing on me, buddy. All right, I got some speed too, buddy. And he tries to tackle him, and just dives and completely misses. He's literally, he doesn't even get back up. Man doesn't even get back up. He's like, nah, I'm not even trying anymore. He's like, I give up. The tiny TJ Watt he is. Oh, this is actually gorgeous. This is probably one of my favorite mods to do now, is just make these pass rushers tiny and see which one can actually get the job done with being less than 3 feet tall. 2 feet tall, TJ Watt. Okay, a 3-man pass rush here, but we have TJ Watt in coverage. So he's going to drop back in a cloud flat here. And let's see, Lamar takes off running. Bro, his angles are so horrendous. Like, when I make the players 10 feet tall, it always feels like the angles are just not there. It's even worse when they're small. Like, these angles are absolutely atrocious. He rolls out, he's watching, and instead of going to the right here, he goes to the left, overcommits to the left, and then ends up getting just demolished by his own guy. Is this friendly fire by Miles Jack? Bro. What is this, man? The angles are so hilarious. I'm trying to get the perfect angle here. Alright, so just gets absolutely demolished. He keeps getting demolished by his own players. Like, there's too much friendly fire when it comes to this guy. When it comes to this 2'2" TJ Watt, the amount of friendly fire is kind of broken. Alright, can't get off his block. This is not the TJ Watt we know. And I don't know if I would say love, but still. This is not the TJ Watt, man. This TJ Watt is just so nerfed. This is what happens when abilities get too much and EA has to nerf it. They're like, nope, we're going to give you a 2'2" TJ Watt that this time didn't actually, surprisingly enough, players are glitching through him. Didn't get actually knocked down, so I'm kind of proud of him for that. That might be the most positive angle we have seen so far of TJ, is he doesn't get knocked down on the play. Oh, lordy. All right, so now he's in coverage. And look at that. Lamar refused to throw the ball in his direction. All right, I'm going to sim the rest of this game. The good thing about simming it is it kind of takes away from the, like, these aren't the correct player models. When you sim it, those player models somehow get back going correctly. That's what I've learned based on looking at the files of the game. Is when you do the player models and stuff like this, it actually corrects it when you sim it this way. So, how many stats or sacks did he have, little TJ? He had one. He had one total sack. I am so proud of him. He is growing up so fast. Oh, guys. If you have any ideas on players you want to see 2 feet tall, or maybe up to 10 feet tall, tell me down below in the comment section. Little TJ, man. He, I believe it's a rapper, right? He's a Listen That rapper, Little TJ. And now we got Little TJ, but on the field wise. A little bit different, right? We got the unstoppable force. I would love to see EA Sports release like a Tiny Titan ability next year. I feel like there's so much more they can do with the tiny players, because clearly they could make players tiny. I'm doing it right now. But see you guys next one. Peace.